Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and do a Shantopoulos world update, and we're going to get into this rebrand situation, why Foodie Beauty is not fooling anyone. We're going to talk about some things that she definitely does not want people to hear at this point. But y'all know this community, if anything, we've got the tea, we've got the receipts, and we've got the archive. Also, there's a currently developing story about Salah being away at 2 a.m. What could he possibly be doing? We'll discuss. Before we get into that, I need to address where I have been and why this setup is the way that it is. So as many of you guys know, if you have been watching my live streams, then you know that I have had a lot of problems with my eyes recently. And really everything came to a head on last Sunday's live stream, and I knew I had to do something about it. This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but for the past 6 months, I have been overusing eye drops. I kind of got into this vicious cycle of red eyes, allergies, itching my eyes, adding more eye drops, and then dealing with the rebound redness by adding even more eye drops. And it just became this cycle, and it got to the point where no matter how many eye drops I put in, my eyes were still beet red and irritated. So I did go to an eye doctor and talk to her, and there isn't any infection or anything like that. I didn't think that there was. Really, the only thing that I can do is like let my body withdraw from using all of these eye drops. And this past week has been absolute hell. But I can tell you guys right now, it is getting better. I don't know how much y'all can see, but it was a lot worse just a couple of days ago. I'm only like week 1. We're not even through a whole 7 days right now. I did not think that this was going to be this bad, but I did try to sit down and do reaction videos thinking, maybe I can at least do a reaction video, but it was just too much. I was like visibly just crying and I look completely crazy, which is why I'm wearing these glasses. Let's be real here. I look like I took a fistful of schmedibles and then stayed up for 48 hours on mathematics. Like, it's not a good look. And I almost want to cry like right now. But all that being said, I'm not going to be on... Oh my God, why did I do this to myself? Anyways, I did not expect this to be as bad as it is. It's absolutely excruciating, to be honest. All that being said, I'm not going to be on a live stream tomorrow. I simply cannot look at a screen for 3 hours straight right now. I'm just not there yet. So I will see you guys as I get better. Hopefully I can start uploading more videos. I just can't commit to something right now with the current state of affairs. So let's just get right into it. Shall we? I feel like this video is already going to be a mess and we haven't even started editing it yet, but I just want to be back, guys. I want to be back and I want to do live streams, but it's not going to happen this week. I will see you guys as soon as I can sit and stare at a computer screen for 3 hours. I will come on and do a live stream. I promise you guys. You guys know, because I let it be known that I do not want to leave like for this long, but it really was that bad. All right. Welcome back to our Shantopoulos world update. Last we checked in was on the live stream Sunday night last week. Things appeared grim for Foodie Beauty and her prospects here on social media. No longer showing her face, no longer doing a weight loss journey. So what was the tea? Is she hiding something major, or did she just want to eat in peace? I think you're onto something. Was anyone going to watch her new gaming videos? No. The answer is no, although she's still doing them. I mean, she's doing a live of Phasmophobia right now. Girl, pick a new game. I mean, that came out like 5 years ago now. It's almost like she's doing everything but what she's supposed to be doing and what people want to see from her. People want drama, weight loss, failed weight loss, vlogs, live drama, or mukbangs. Have y'all been keeping up with ALR lately? I do have some thoughts for sure, so that might be coming up. I mean, these past 2 videos have been a lot, and just the progress that she hasn't made, ALR, well, both of them. It's alarming at this point. Back to Foodie Beauty. It felt like she was throwing anything against the wall to see if it would stick or distract from her husband's infidelity, because people still haven't forgotten about that. It wasn't that long ago. Salah's big cheating scandal. Ever since, he hasn't appeared on camera, with our only proof of life being assumptions that he's acting as a human tripod for when Chantal wants to do her vlogs outside. For a couple weeks there, Chantal put the fork down and gave us exercise videos. I mean, people weren't really about them, but they were the best screenshot videos she put out in a while. So where exactly is Salah? Is she tired of walking, tired of exercise? It's the perfect time in Kuwait if she wants to do something fun. Now is the time before it gets so hot that she can't even stand it. I speculated on X, formerly known as Twitter, that Salah has fled the apartment. Too much shame and embarrassment. Shattered are his prospects of Canadian citizenship and internet stardom. Can Chantal push this under the rug fast enough to have him crawling back? Or is the clock ticking on this Kuwait arc? Time will tell. Okay, camp. Foodie has recently decided to do a major overhaul of her channel. If you speculated that she's trying to hide something, well, it's speculation no more. She has deleted hundreds of videos. Any video where she is not wearing a hijab, not upholding her new principles, well, it's gone. But apparently, gluttony, that's perfectly okay. Even though she said she wouldn't discuss reactors, she was right back to it, slinging the mud and more. In the live streams this week, let's zero in on this supposed rebrand. Gone are the days of Foodie Beauty. In comes Miriam. But Foodie isn't fooling anyone. Rebranded wife, rebranded life, or something like that. At least she's showing her face again. I mean, there were rumors that she was in a hospital bed with a laptop streaming her final moments, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Girl. So she's got the official meal of Kuwait, her chicken match boost. How many times have we eaten this? And she's come on to talk about her rebrand. But what exactly has changed? I'm left scratching my head. Here she is eating on camera again instead of walking and working out. She claims she has toned down. She's not the old Foodie Beauty anymore. But to be honest, anything could happen. We saw that with Salah, the freak out in the car after he was caught cheating. During the Natter era, he was playing with her every day and she was happy to go right along with it. She changes for her man, changes like the wind. And that right there is the problem. All of this is for a man who isn't even loyal at the end of the day. You left for a few days. He was already chatting up other women. Foodie Beauty doesn't think that we remember. She doesn't want y'all to see this. She doesn't want y'all to remember this. But the last time she left to go back to Canada, there was the Red Room pictures that surfaced. This wasn't the first time that infidelity had come up. This man is playing you. And at this point, you're the only one that doesn't see it. We're like, we told you so, but just like with Natter, you lash out at the audience for stating the obvious. He's Natter 2.0, sweetheart. He's just better at hiding it. But then again, karma, right? Nobody feels bad for you. Nobody. So she prattles on while eating her bread bowl soup. It's not giving diabetic diet. It's giving diabetic coma. What I don't get is if everything is perfect and great, why does she look absolutely miserable? She admits, as we said, every video where she has hair is deleted, and she doesn't care if this rebrand kills her channel. She doesn't live her life with her channel in mind. She doesn't chase numbers. It almost feels like a spite dig at the reaction channels. If she's going down, everyone else is going down with her. Her life is just so domestic right now. Right. I don't even see her getting off of that gaming chair. Just like it was in Canada, glued to a gaming chair, lashing out at others for being in a wheelchair. Remember that hypocrisy? She had drama with Life by Jen because they had dared speak their opinion on Foodie Beauty. And so Foodie lashed out at Jen for being in a wheelchair, while at the same time she barely left her gaming chair. It was the ultimate hypocrisy. She says that she is going to be genuine to herself and not chasing clout. So she's admitting that she was chasing clout? Not very well, huh? She only got herself a niche community of people who look, mouth agape, cringing at the insanity of it all. Just days ago, she was community tab raging. It was about BBJ, which she was never going to address again. How many times? It's really not even worth getting into. We all know the story at this point. Any way you slice it, Chantal doesn't look good. She came on with another mukbang. Egyptian food mukbang with Mosheri and Mahalabia. This rebrand is basically her excuse to just eat as much food as possible now and do mukbangs full time again. Tell me how much you've changed. But this is what the people want. The views don't lie. Nothing is as consistent and easy for her than these mukbangs. So that's how it goes. Health be damned. But she's headed down a dark path here. The diabetes is already out of control. The whole video is about saying goodbye to her past self. But no, the rebrand isn't about escaping her reputation, she claims. Because she is self-aware, she knows that it's not going away, and that right there is her brief moment of clarity. But I don't think changing your name means much when you're doing the same thing. How long until she returns to Foodie Beauty? The last time she did this, she returned to Foodie Beauty. The last 3 times that she did this, she returned to Foodie Beauty. She's literally known for her multiple rebranding situation type deals over the years. Watch the mukbangs from 2017. It's not that much different at all. She's doing this for God, guys. It's not about money and looks. It's about how kind you were to people. Well, that could use some improvement, sweetie. Just saying. It feels like 2022 all over again. How she put on that hijab and things were just going to be so different. So completely different. But what about her health, though? This is all BS because she has not put in any work behind the scenes. It's coming off as just a cover for Salah's infidelity. She's saying everything but that. She says her grandma was stuck in the past and that made her super depressed. Chantal, you're the one that talks about your pizza party from elementary school at the Pizza Hut. You do the same thing.
What's done is done. Repent, learn from it. Move on.
Foodie Beauty, you must repent. Okay, guys, breaking TTTTT. Chantal went live to do some gameplay for Phasmophobia, and you would think nothing would happen in that kind of live stream, right? What are you talking about? She couldn't get the sound working, and people were beginning to get frustrated with her. There was only like 150 people in there watching, which is a new record low for her, but that's the least of her worries, because she said Salah will fix it when he gets home. Well, people were quick to do the math and realize that it's 2 o'clock in the morning in Kuwait. So what is Salah doing not at home, especially with his past of infidelity? Well, Chantal quickly clarified. I mean, she knew she messed up by letting this slip because now people are going to speculate, but she says that he is with the boys. Maybe he made up with Mr. Shabib, if you guys remember that whole fiasco. I don't think Chantal would be happy with that because he was talking crap somewhat recently. Although I do feel like the whole Mr. Shabib saga kind of ended up being a nothing burger. It was interesting in the time because it was her first really big drama in Kuwait. And it kind of solidified the fact that people all over the world have a problem with Foodie Beauty. Who would have known all the way in Kuwait? That's just her personality and how she acts. Color me surprised. Interestingly enough, Chantal is actually still barely moving. She said the sciatica is really bad, so she has just been in pain all day. I think this has been going on for weeks now, where she is stuck at home. She can't drive. She can't do anything for herself. And Salah is out with the boys. How often is he out with the boys? Quote unquote out with the boys. Red room, anybody? He could be anywhere. He could be doing anything. Now, he could really be out with the boys, but I don't know. With his past, Chantal must be worried. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. We're all caught up on Foodie and the drama. Things seem to be heating up, especially since this 2 a.m. rendezvous in the Red Room. I mean, hanging out with his friends. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.